Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Welcome to Courtney G's spot on another Saturday night. This is Courtney G, your host, here with my co-host DC in the background.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing this Saturday evening?
We are in a mood tonight, so we've already had like a 10-minute adventure before here. We stepped outside just a second ago just to get some air real quick, and there's a cat in the woods right over here, so we had to cross a tiny little stream to this whining cat who sounded like he needed help, and we found it and got the flashlights. But of course, the moment you get near a cat in the woods, they just run away from you. So this thing did not really want our help. It just wanted to scream at us for a while. So we spent a few minutes rummaging through the woods before we got here. Then we get over here and start talking about subjects we probably shouldn't talk about on the chat immediately, especially when no one knows who we are, and they'll immediately just cut us out of live feed. So here we are. Live again Saturday, talking about the funny, bad stuff, bad shit in our lives we can discuss. We see the one person out there that's probably my DC over here. Yeah, making sure we're good. We saw that second one a minute ago. Part of that YouTube friend getting ready to join us, making sure we don't say anything we shouldn't, like everything we said before we stepped in here tonight. My forehead is glowing. I'm going to try to take that down a notch. There we go. It looks like I was beaming a little bit. But what's up, guys? Saturday, doing nothing. Hanging out, just having a good time, talking about the stuff we don't want to talk about, the things maybe you want to get off your chest, things you want to discuss about your shitty week. Maybe you had a bad week, maybe you had a good week, doesn't matter, but we're here to talk about all of it. We did a little bit of positive vibes last night, no cursing, no bad talk, none of that nonsense, but tonight we're going to switch it up like we do, trying to balance the world out, making it okay for everybody to say anything you want. So just come on in. Say something, talk about anything you want. Really, that's what we're here for. Event place, a safe place. If you want to put some fake identity out there and just tell a story, you got my number, text me up. If you got DC's number, text him up. Message us. Tell us the things you want to talk about. We're going to do this live every Friday and Saturday night from here to eternity. So just be ready for this. So jump on board because this is going to happen. So if you happen to hop in here on a random click, thank you for clicking. Keep coming back. Friday, Saturday night, 9 o'clock. I don't have dates. I don't have girlfriends. We're going to keep doing this. And here we go. Get off my cat. I'm sorry. This is a little nonsense. He is biting the shit out of my foot right now while I'm trying to do this live. There we go, live. That's the way it is.
That's how it is. That cat, man. I tell you what, he is freaking.
What are you doing? You
hilarious.
Asshole. Come here.
I actually came and cat sat for a little bit while he was out of town, and yeah, every time I came to the door, the cat was just all over me. Couldn't even do anything for the cat because the cat's just on top.
Yeah, he just jumps
like,
on your feet.
You want food or you want to play? Because we can play and I can forget, and then you
just attacks your belly button while you sleep. It's really obnoxious, but it's good stuff.
Oh my god!
You see? Oh, you little asshole. He was asleep last night during this time period, so he was pretty chill. But okay, look, he's got the opposite side too. He's got the evil he's got to get out every now and then. Look at him.
He's going.
I should have a live studio cam in here or something because this is...
Yeah, we can just switch over to the cat being crazy in their shoe right now.
I tell you what, if we get 100 viewers, I'll take a live tour of my giant mansion that we have here, and I'll show you every single room and every bathroom and kitchen I have, and you can meet all my maids and all the people of that nature.
Tyler in the house. What's up, Mr. Tyler?
Tyler, welcome back, buddy.
How'd your week go, my friend?
You got anything going on? You want to talk about some bad stuff you didn't like going this week? I know that's why you're here.
It doesn't even have to be bad, you know.
Oh, yeah, you can get the positive stuff. You weren't here last night.
I definitely missed last night, so, I mean, you can drop a positive note. We don't have to talk about all the crazy stuff all the time.
But you can say shit, so it's allowed on tonight. Actually, we can pretty much start doing that. There's the age-restricted button now we have found out. The more you do this stuff, the more you figure out. Right. We'll just kind of keep it adult anyway, because there's no point. I'm not talking to 16-year-old kids. I would like to and tell them, hey, it's better than you think it's going to be.
Mr. Tyler, yes, the trees, my friend, the trees. We can carry this on from last
night. Yeah, the trees. Dude, did you put that in the thing?
No, I didn't put it in.
Okay, put that in the thing.
Tonight. I'll put it in there later after the live stream's over. But save the trees, my friend.
Save the trees.
As you brought it up, I'm sure you know the Arbor Day Foundation has partnered with many great YouTubers. And even though we're not great YouTubers, we're trying to get in on this too. I fancy the planet that we live on. I've got plenty more years left here. I'm sure lots of you guys got plenty more years left here. Have children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, whatever. There's, we got to do something for the earth and try to make a difference there. So, yeah, if you go to the Arbor Day Foundation website or teamtrees.org.
Teamtrees.org.
Baby. And
if you need help spelling any of those words, we'll get you. Just type in your Bitcoin address, and I'll take all your Bitcoin because you're a dumbass. But, yeah, no, teamtrees.org. Get out there. Save the tree. $1 saves the tree.
I believe, actually, the minimum donation is $5, which is a little janky, but if you go through...
But that's 5 trees. I mean, that's legit 5 trees.
Yeah, it's legit 5 trees.
We need one per person, and we've got a bunch of people.
Yeah,
so,
it's
those
all,
$5, so $10.
It's all stemming around the Amazon thing and the rainforest burning down. As you know, if you don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio and some rapper, I'm not sure, we'll look it up.
They
donated a bunch of money. Leonardo
was it specifically 5 million? Found that out? He donated 5 million.
Yeah, it was 5 million.
That's 5 million Amazon trees, fund. Right?
No. Not to the Arbor Day.
Okay.
To the efforts to save and replenish the actual Amazon rainforest because it caught on fire or whatever.
Right.
So
just like California.
Yeah, California.
What are we doing for those poor little Californians?
Hey, whoa. I don't know what they're doing for them actually, but Drake, I guess, also donated all his proceeds from his Rock in Rio shirt to Amazon Conservation. No telling how much that was.
Drake has as much of whatever he is. He's donated a lot of money to help a lot of people, and I give props to people that do that, regardless of what anybody says to you about you or whatever. Just because I don't like your music or whatever doesn't mean you're not a good person. That's pretty awesome. I like that kind of stuff.
For sure.
So Arbor Day, yeah. Hey, there's Kat. Kat's in the house.
What's up, Kat? How you doing tonight, girl?
Kat's I'm still running off my Wi-Fi off of my phone because we're on that hashtag Beat Bill Gates still. So we have if I have any sort of audio/video problems, please let me know. I cannot see the chat directly. DC can see it. I can see it on my phone. But we're running we're running on thin strings here, but we're doing it. That's why we want to do this. This is something that's actually fun. I enjoy this. We actually talk about this a lot, and we watched a video prior to this talking about the actual people, YouTube people, personalities, and some of them had said things. Once you do this, you really just get engulfed in YouTube. You start thinking about it. You start thinking about your next whatever, your next topic, your next video, and that's true. We're always trying to think of something to keep you interested. Just to sit here and talk directly in your face, it's probably not as fun as it seems. So we're trying to come up with stuff. That's why we want to get you guys involved. So we want to make sure the topics are things you want to talk about and make sure that we keep on point.
Absolutely. Yes, Mr. Tyler, that is Mark Rober and Mr. Beast that are leading the campaign. And actually, how it all started, I don't know how Mark Rober got in here. I don't know what that's all about. But Mr. Beast, it actually started some, Mr. Beast, if you don't know him, he is a YouTube celebrity. And he started his YouTube channel. Actually, you want to hear something funny? So Mr. Man started his YouTube channel. He invested in Bitcoin at the right time, and it shot up, and he made a whole bunch of money. So he started giving it away, and that's the whole premise of his YouTube channel.
I want to do that.
He just gives away money.
I would love to just have a channel to give away money.
The last big thing he did was he went out and bought this small car lot. All the cars on the lot, it was like 15 cars, and just gave them away.
That's amazing.
So coming up on his thing now is everybody on Twitter apparently told him, why don't you donate or do something with the trees? And now here we are trying to raise $20 million for the Arbor Day Foundation to plant 20 million trees.
As soon as I get enough, if this actually, for some reason, actually pans out to the point we have a big audience, I'm going to do that. I swear right now, video number 8, I'm saying it to you. I've said this behind the scenes, but I want to start a foundation. I want to donate something to do something better for someone somewhere. I'm so tired of just sitting and hearing all these people just get rich and rich and rich, and there's nothing going on around us. I feel like, because one of the areas we're in are like in the top 10 richest in the United States, and there's so much nonsense that can be done. I mean, and within miles, 50, 100 miles, all over the place. But anyway, so much.
Chad, lottery tickets are not the answer, my friend.
Yeah, you are barking up way wrong trees. You know, he knows the answer. He's just being a goofball.
If you wanna spend your money gambling in the right place, learn to play a card game and go to the casino.
Yeah, you don't have to go to a casino anymore. Just do that online.
Yeah. You can even do that online.
You can do Texas Hold'em in your basement online and make money. But he's all about the investments. Bitcoin. I know none of the audience besides Chad is into this kind of crap, but has shot up in the past couple of days because of China has been dumping a lot of money into it, which is fantastic. You should put some Bitcoin hashtag craps on our things.
Hey, hashtag Bitcoin, hashtag.
I'm just saying, because this is stuff that is coming, and they're pumping money into it, and it just shut up, $2,500 in the past 48 hours. And I know people that have made money off of this, a good amount. And if I had more at the time, I would have put way more into it. But we are where we are.
Chad brought up the fact that a foundation for homeless kids to give them a stable home and education. Absolutely.
Me and Kat worked in the same place at the same location with these kids that are just being left behind. And which is funny because the education system in where I currently reside, their motto is "No child left behind." But here's this location that is just beaming with these children that are amazing and extremely intelligent, and just being shoveled to the side and pills just fed down their throat. It's beyond disgusting. So yes, that's exactly what I want to do. Exactly. I have had it on paper for years. I've designed housing and all sorts of elements to have activities for the children to go outside and play, and have a place to vent and get those things out of their system, so they're not just relying on lithium and morphine, and to make sure they can level out. You know why they're not level? Because nobody gives a shit about them. So I want to give a shit. And I have people in my world that will absolutely help me with this as soon as I can get the funds. So hashtag beat Bill Gates. Legit, we need to figure out how to start this. Like, I know why this is goofy crap we keep talking about, but if I put this out there and just maybe one day this would really work. Hashtag beat Bill Gates. If I had that money, those are the things I would do. Because I would be fine. I could feed myself. I could have food every day and a place to live. So now I can help the world, because what else do I need? I can buy a video game if I want, or a car, or whatever at that level. So now I can just have millions of dollars to help. So since this is so ingrained in me, I feel like I'm on the right path to do something about this eventually. So I know this is going to work. I know we're on that negative night, but these are still things, because these negative things feed into the positive things, because without those stories, it wouldn't make you drive this hard.
That's true. Kat mentioned that she heard her name, but she was away. Mr. Courtney was just mentioning where you guys worked previously. No names, but
yeah, that place with the kids and the da-da-da. Chad was talking about a place for the kids and how we've been discussing for years, and if we actually had a facility that was appropriate for them, that you and other fellow members of my community would love to come and work in a place like this. So hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
We want to somehow make enough money to help the world, however we can do that. So that's really my goal. So let's keep doing this.
For sure.
Maybe one day it'll work.
Miss Kat says she's still there and lead on the adult. Chad says the bad things about kids' homes, most of them age out. You would want to make sure you give the kids the tools to find a job and not give up until they can get on their own.
You're absolutely right. That's what part of the giving them options instead of putting them in a room, giving them options. Do you want to be involved in gardening? Do you want to be a painter? Do you want to do music? Do you want to do animals or an outlets? Figure out what you want to do. And yes, absolutely, have programs set up to where when they graduate or they finish the schooling, because it could be considered big enough, it can be considered like a homeschool style where I bring in the teachers. I can bring in people, especially with enough money. You bring in enough people and they just come to you and then you give them the funds to, better themselves, and they can come back and give them a program to work on the ranch and just help other kids coming up. So you got this cycle of these good people helping other good people.
We're starting another ranch.
Yeah, well, like the branch ranch, you a ranch branch. So you,
Is it time?
Yeah,
Is it time?
So no.
We talked about this last night, but it's a little early.
No, not that kind of ranch. All right. So there's this other ranch idea.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the other? Do you guys want to hear about the other ranch idea?
Oh, man.
They do want to hear the ranch idea.
No. Yep. No enough teachers in college that would donate their time to help.
Mm-hmm.
Kat says teach them about appropriate reactions and self-care.
See these people that I talk to, they already know these things. Just we're all in the same bucket. We're all so poor because we have mainstream jobs, and that's just that is the only vice holding us. Our hearts are there. It's just a matter of getting to that level, and maybe one day we can. I have investments. Maybe the things I'll do will work. I'm still going to do this, and I'm still going to utilize these people however this happens.
Oh man, yeah. If we find another outlet that actually takes us off and stuff like that, it'll just all go into the YouTube channel. Because eventually, that's what we want to do. We want to be here. Maybe we make it to where we want to be, and this is a part of our program now. And that's what we do. We get people in through our live shows on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you don't have to come here, but this is what we do. And
we're gonna figure out the software. We could do video chats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We could
once we start.
Tyler,
close to Bill Gates here.
Tyler knows about this stuff. I think Tyler, you into computers and stuff, and you're close. Maybe
can you set us up a 3-screen setup and
we want to learn how to
soundboard.
Yeah, we're very poor. So again, we're at the bottom. So we don't have the right equipment, software, subscriptions, or any of this stuff to any of these things so we can put hashtags and blah, blah all over the screen while we're live so we can have some, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Kat, what do you mean?
Yes, we want to bring on
guests. You want to show up here? That's fine. We got a chair.
You know where I live. Walk in the door.
The door's right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's way down the hall.
3 clicks down there.
Yeah, you got to walk.
Right there.
You got to walk past the first and fourth bathroom to get to the dining area, past the library into the studio. But come walk in the door. That's right now. She said, I want to show up. She's not going to do it right now.
Yes.
Is the word you're looking for? What Tyler? What's Tyler talking about?
Network marketing. It's just like it's just like.
What are you talking about?
Advertising, like PR stuff.
Oh, yeah. But, I have an idea for business cards too. Again, just getting funds. Yeah. I mean, this is not a lot of money. It's only $20-$30 to get business cards anymore. Right. I've created a QR code so we can hand these out to people and get them to scan for our.
Scan and check out the YouTube channel, and as we get bigger, check out more stuff. Maybe we can put more QR codes on there.
Going back up. I'm sorry. Back up to what Chad was saying. Have a building where they live and learn how to social services, and they can help the kids with their mental health needs. That's actually we talked about this a lot. There's a lot of these ladies I know that worked over there, and a couple of the guys that I have a whole design. I have this. I could lay this out in front of you and show you how I want this to work out.
There's so many things. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how many notebooks you have at this point, but. Many notebooks with so many ideas.
I know I have 4 specific. I can see them, most of them, with a lot of the stuff in it. I have one for my TV shows. I have one for the movies. I've got 3 or 4 movies now.
Yeah, this was definitely not the first thing we were going to do on YouTube, but we figured we might as well get started, get our feet wet in YouTube, see how it works.
I need to learn how to be in front of a camera because that's part of this whole thing. Because I've never done this crap before. I don't know how to act. I've been in front of people. That's a little bit different. If I had someone here to talk to, that's why bringing him on is nice, because to banter back and forth with is a lot easier than just sitting here talking. All right, guys. I'm alone tonight, and I don't know what to talk about.
You can check out the first 2 episodes. That's about how it went.
Yeah, it's kind of lonely looking. It's like I'm in a confession video. Like, I don't really have anybody to talk to. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, it's a little sad. Yeah, so here we are. More the merrier. If you all want, everybody want to come over. Everybody in the chat, come over.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, just come over. You can
hang out. It's Saturday night. I'm on that alone dad night, so my child is not around. Everybody's welcome. If he is around, though, I don't invite late guests out of respect for that, because I'm a father first before any of that. I know we don't talk about that much. I don't really want to include my kid in this nonsense. I don't want strangers to know anything about him. I know nobody out there is a stranger, but that is a thing I don't want to happen. Even though I know it will. That's just kind of because you look up my name and there's on Facebook and there's it's kind of inevitable.
I don't know how they go about making themselves less known as you become more popular, but I know specifically if you guys know Roman Atwood or watch his vlog or anything, his kid Noah goes to his mom's house, and normally he just drops him off and picks him up on the side of the road. Like, it's been well said that the side of the road is just on the other side of a field that backs up to his mom's house. But yeah, drops him off on the side of the road, picks him up, and that's all the people ever see.
Yep.
Like, get dropped off next to a cornfield.
That's why I'm keeping this like angle so the strangers don't know how big my house isn't really. Send me an address. All right, Tyler, you want to? How do you live stream? How do I send him an address?
Are you watching channel?
Where's Tyler? How close are you to me? Do you know? Like, yeah. I don't want to put that on the live stream. No. Tyler, do you have my? Hit me a messenger, man.
For sure.
Yeah, Kat. She's in Branson.
Yeah, I seen that.
Of course, she's in Branson. That's the only reason she says I'm gonna come over. If she showed up here, she was like, "Oh, I can't tonight. I can't come over. I gotta sit with my boyfriend."
Anyways.
All right.
Yeah.
22 minutes in. I feel like we talked about a lot more in the first 22 minutes tonight than we did the entire hour and a half last night. Ow! Ha! I got you, you fucker. Look, here he is.
That is the trouble maker.
This is what keeps biting our toes and feet. Look at yourself.
You won't stop.
Get that crap out of your eyes, bro.
Oh, yeah. He's not looking looking good for the live stream.
Consuelo up!
Consuelo!
What was it?
See, senor?
Get out there and clean my pussy.
See?
Hold on.
Rapido, si, senor. Sorry.
Ooh, wrong pussy.
Oh.
All right. Now we've said that. What the hell is Sweet?
Oh, Sweet Springs?
You know.
I don't know.
Isn't it like 3,000 miles away from us? Because we're in Montana? Minnesota. We're in one of the M states. We're in M&M states. Speaking of M&M.
M&M, where you at, big dog?
Where's that ass face? I thought we were gonna hit double digits tonight. We're missing Audrey. We're missing your other friend that was here that first episode.
Oh yeah.
That never rang back. Hit that person up.
Hey, we're up to 6 though. Let's see.
Tell your friends about this stupid stuff.
Yeah, get your friends in here, man. Let's get this.
Because I know there's a lot more people sitting at home on their phones right now doing nothing.
Right now, just sitting home on your phone. You got a tablet next to you. Just throw us on.
If you want to hear something you want to talk about, we'll talk about more stuff. How's the music in the background?
Hey, how's the music in the background for real? Like, we've been
Tyler, Kat, Chad.
What was a good volume?
Is that too much?
Inappropriate.
Well, we're never gonna get monetized on these. I don't give a shit. We're in the beginning. It doesn't matter. This is not. And if we ever got to that point, I'd ask these people permission because I love their music. I would represent.
Can you? I don't know how this whole monetized thing works. If I play something in the back, yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
I play something in the background.
Yeah, we don't get paid.
We don't get paid.
Well, we ain't gonna get paid anyway with 6 people watching. It doesn't really matter. But in the future, if we got 1,000 people watching, I'll again ask them permission because I love their music.
Well, absolutely, and I don't know how you even go about.
I think you just ask permission, right? Like you want to put Samuel L. Jackson in a movie, you say, "Hey, Sam," like, "What, motherfucker?" Be like, "Hey, we got these snakes in a plane." He's like, "That's not stupid. I'll do it." Gotta make my own music. We need a DJ.
I mean, yeah.
DJ TW, get over here.
Hey, check it out.
We need
covers aren't copyright. Covers aren't copyright.
Well, these aren't covers. These are those live, like melodical. What are they? Whatever they are on YouTube.
The hi-fi music loop things
or
whatever.
They just play. It's just like you can hear it. Can you hear it?
But I've never understood that whole you can't have music in the background thing, because I mean
you can't make money off somebody else's music is what they're saying, and utilizing that as a gimmick to get people to draw in. I still if that's the rule too. I think putting titties on your little window screen to get people to draw in, it should fall under the same laws. Because you're utilizing something that is not yours. Those aren't your titties. Did you get her permission? And then again, you're not using that in the video anyway.
See, but
he's a DJ at a strip club.
So, for instance, this right
Are you really?
Here.
Are you really a DJ at a strip club?
Oh, you're in the background too. Hold on, we gotta tell you to not be so loud here for a second.
He's trying to play some illegal music to make sure we don't get paid. Check this out. Okay, what about it?
So, anyways, apparently having said music in the background, and we'll cut it because here's what I hear is, and this is how people make reaction videos, is your screen's got to be bigger than the thing you're sampling.
Okay.
And the thing you sample can only be 8 seconds at a time. And I've seen somebody do this where he goes straight through the song, and every 8 seconds, it literally pauses for 1 second and flashes on the screen, pausing for copyright reasons. And
so people watch those videos?
Yeah, people watch a whole bunch of reaction videos.
No, I'm not even talking the reaction part. Like, I thought, okay, I see. They do the reaction over the pause video. Okay.
Yeah, the reaction of said video, whether it's like a TV series or somebody's music or whatever.
So if we just pause every 8 seconds for 1 second.
We can have whatever in the background as long as it just pauses every 8 seconds. But I don't understand that in the first place because I'm not... If my phone had a ringtone on it, and your phone rings for what, like 30 seconds? So if that plays fully out in your video, then you're going to lose. Yeah. You're going to get a copyright infringement because that song's in your video. Okay, but I'm not claiming that song. I paid, in most cases, for that ringtone to be on my phone, and my phone's using it. And that just happens to be in the video, so how is that my fault?
What if that's like a Johnny Cochran argument right there, where you could throw that out there if the glove doesn't fit kind of shit,
That's also why I put the music in the background, because, if we just happen to get copyright strike here, not that we would, because we're not that big.
We're not big.
But, I mean, if we did, then we're going to have some fun with it, because I don't fully understand this, because there's been so many situations where, and I mean, I get it. If you're, like, say you're a freaking drone pilot, and you put up your drone video, and you put the #1 list song up there over your video, that's going to get you views. Yes, you're making money off that person's song. But if you're legitimately putting like a 16-year-old song over your video just because that's what looks good with your video,
right,
then I don't understand how you can constitute giving someone a strike or taking their video away from them just because that song was in the video.
Right.
I'm not claiming it as my own. Most people put the whatever licenses and stuff in the description. Obviously, in most cases, Michael Jackson's Thriller is not my song. And yeah, just because it was a good song, I shouldn't not be able to use it.
And how close, like, cause you get all those people with the covers and the remixes, and how close to those songs Like, because you remember back in the 90s, Vanilla Ice's little controversy with Queen, they had to do the dun 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 because he said there was that one note off. So back then, that was almost the staple for every other argument. So if you just take the exact same song, switch up a couple notes, and now you got a remix, is it your song? How close? Because remember, Weird Al used to have to ask for permission. There was the whole thing back in the 90s. Y'all are too young for that. But him and Coolio got in trouble for Gangster's Paradise because Coolio never gave him permission for that. I mean, he didn't get in trouble, but he was frowned upon. So
for sure.
I remember that stuff back in the day. So I wondered how close you would have to be to actually cross the line.
Well, I mean, let's sample some things here from actually previously mentioned Michael Jackson's Thriller here and see how close this can get because this video exists and it's got at least 22,000 views, so somebody's probably paying attention. It's on Zephyr Tunes.
Are you talking about us? You trying to get us in trouble just to test the waters?
No. We were talking about how close a cover or some rendition of a song could be.
Asking permission. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
And this guy's doing all this a cappella, actually. I don't know how well this transfers across to the people.
It's all a cappella?
Yeah, 100%.
So how many views does he have?
He has 22,623 views. This is on Zephyr's Tune channel. And
he sounds pretty good. But yes, does he? Once he starts getting offers, does he? He obviously has to ask permission because it's the exact same words, same beat.
Right. I mean,
he didn't remix any of it.
No, for sure.
But then you got bands like that one, like that. Those ones we always listen to. You Think You're Better Now? That rock band, that YouTube. Those guys, props to them. Amazing band. What is their name? I feel bad now, but they do a lot of rock covers, and they just take like pop songs and make rock covers. But again, they're remixing this stuff, but they're using the same lyrics. So I don't know, copyrights. Everybody's just so. It's mine.
I don't know.
Whatever.
That's actually kind of funny. There's a song that says music in the video, and it's titled the song "Bad" by artist Peter Bentz. And that's like the only.
So he's claiming the artist on that song?
I don't know.
That's a little odd.
That's the only thing in the description.
Hey, Audrey's here. What's up, girl?
What's going on? Let's see.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Thriller was talking about the other side of himself that was dark. So before he turned him skin white. That's pretty cool. So Thriller was about the black part of him. And
I mean, again, I don't know how much copyrights.
Apocalyptic is a great band. Go ahead.
If copyrights are that serious, you couldn't do a cover because that's all a cover song really is you singing somebody else's song.
Yeah.
So maybe let's see. Let's go check out covers and
the legality of covers.
Right, something. I don't know. Check it out. Everybody will figure out what the heck people are getting demonetized over.
Watch interview where they asked Marlon Brando about Michael Jackson.
Watching.
I don't want to watch that right now.
Yeah, we can.
But that's a good idea.
Yeah, we might bring it up after the show. Who knows?
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
We need to start this. Was it hashtags just the Twitter thing? I feel so old to be able to do this and get money.
It kind of works on here.
So if we just put
hashtags, he's got hashtag Aspire to Fly, Zephyr's Tune, and best cover.
Well, let's put beat Bill Gates in our little
hashtag beat Bill Gates
in our thing.
Yeah. I don't know if I can edit it live. Let's see. Let's see.
Well, thanks, Audrey, for popping in. You should put it on the big screen at your friend's house.
Yeah, put us on the big screen at your friend's house.
Tell your people to give us ideas to talk about dumb shit.
Right? What is going on?
Yeah. See? Yeah. We need some stuff to talk about because we've been talking about, what have we been talking about? Michael Jackson.
We've been talking about YouTube monetization.
Cats.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates. live and in charge.
Tyler Bushcraft. What's up, Tyler?
Is this a random person?
Maybe do.
Oh my God. We don't know what to do, Tyler. We're so sorry. We've never had a rando in here
Bushcraft. I don't recognize the name.
We do you know either Courtney and or DC personally?
He probably does. It might be who I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I just sent him a text. Dad jokes.
Dad jokes. Whoa, I don't know. I don't have any dad jokes.
Oh, I got something funny to tell you. You all want to hear a funny story? This is some shit. Well, thanks, Tyler. You're new. This is fantastic. Our first new person up in here. Tyler, I'm going to give you props. Welcome to this live show. We're a bunch of goofballs, yin yang, all about that shit. But here we are. Thanks for joining the conversation. Type anything you want. We're adults here. You can say whatever the fuck you want. We don't care. But my child, the other day, the funniest shit, I told him the story about, we were going to, it was a Sunday, and since I'm in the Bible Belt, everything's closed on Sunday. You know, all the shops and whatever. We were going to a Barnes & Noble, and we were driving past a Chick-fil-A, and he said that he wanted Chick-fil-A. Now, my child is 7, and I had to explain to him. I said, well, there's certain stores that are closed on Sunday. And I said, to check out the parking lot. There was nobody there. And he said, why are they closed? And I said, well, Chick-fil-A is closed for Jesus. And then he says, oh, man. So I say, well, there's a lot of stuff closed on Sundays for Jesus. He goes, oh, man, Jesus ruins everything. And I died. I couldn't even walk into the bookstore. I was laughing so hard. My 7-year-old just made such a poignant statement. I couldn't even hold myself in. He didn't even understand why I was laughing, but he was so sincere. All he wanted was Chick-fil-A, and he felt so distraught that Jesus ruins everything and took away his Chick-fil-A. So, needless to say, he learned a lesson on that day about Jesus taking away things. It was so fucking hilarious. Oh my God.
Oh man. Tyler says he feels the same. Kat says, laughing my fucking ass off.
Oh yeah, I died.
It's funny.
I need to put that on a t-shirt. Immediately I was like, I need 5 people I have to call and tell this story to. Oh my God, it was the best shit in the world. Oh yeah. Tyler feels the same. We feeling. Yeah, you guys get it. This is some funny shit. Like, great. This beats into that Bill Cosby kid say the darndest shit like out the window.
They can't put that shit on TV.
No, they can't put that on TV.
Where it's just here Saturday night, Courtney G's spot, hanging out, having a good time.
We do this thing every Friday and Saturday night. New guy, Tyler, thanks for joining.
Tyler, we have actually not revealed our actual location yet, but if everybody else wants to share, that's fine in the chat. Have fun down there. We like to joke that we are from Minnesota, don't you know? And
I'm from everywhere.
Yeah,
so originally he's from the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm originally from California. I can say that.
I'm from Midwest, Kansas City.
Yeah, that's definitely our area right now.
So we each grew up in kind of bigger areas than we're currently living in. So we're a little bit faster paced than this. We're a little bit.
Oh man, it was a crazy change. We can talk about that. I remember when I moved from California to over here in the Midwest.
Tyler, real quick to answer your question, where in the States? The Bible Belt, Midwest, United States of America. Are you?
Yeah, so
he's in Iowa, so he gets it. He understands the Bible Belt.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
We're right below you. You understand. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Sure.
The transition from the West Coast to the Midwest.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was pretty crazy for one. So, I will say this because it's not exactly where I'm at now. But when I first moved out this way, I moved to a place called Lincoln, Arkansas. And for some odd reason, every single person after we passed Nevada knew where I was going and was like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? They're like, Stinking Lincoln. I'm like, everybody called it Stinking Lincoln. And there's a lot of cattle there, I guess, for such a small town. So it definitely did not smell pleasant most of the time.
There's a lot of chicken farms around here, too. Oh, my God.
So, oh, man. Yeah. is like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, man, am I going to the wrong place in Arkansas?
A shout out to Tyler B up in this place. He's going to share this out and bring some of the subscribers here. That's awesome, Tyler. We're going to subscribe to your channel too. You tell us what, put your link in there. You can do a shameless promotion all you want. We don't care. Hashtag save the trees or whatever the crap we're talking about.
Team Trees.
Team
Right
Trees,
now,
Tyler B.
Drop that, Tyler. If you
Team Trees.
have not been paying attention to anything, I don't know how you got here. But Mr. Beast, some Rogan dude, I'm sorry. Mark Roberg, partnering up with the Arbor Day Foundation, trying to raise $20 million.
He's got it. Hashtag Team Trees. He's got it. He knows about it. There you go, Tyler. Tyler B. Thank you, sir.
But yes.
They're getting a new zoo. Missouri's getting a new zoo. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know that. I knew they took away. They had a drive-through safari down here. They took away because it's lions and tigers and shit that don't belong in the Midwest. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. They went back to Africa where they belong.
Mr. Tyler, much respect, bro. 1.96K subscribers. That's
there you go, dude.
Buddy.
Tyler, we're gonna need to watch some of your videos.
I'm checking it out right now. He does outdoors type stuff, building shelters.
No, they're gonna fence in Arkansas. We talked about this. No, we're gonna hashtag fence in Arkansas right there. You started it, Chad. You said it. I don't care if it was a joke. It's already started. Hashtag fence in Arkansas. Read the thing. I missed something, and I said something. I answered a question about getting a new zoo, and I think I skipped over a line.
Oh,
and
he said something about they were just fencing Arkansas. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, see, I missed that. See, the chat started to get a little faster. I missed something.
Yeah.
No, hashtag fence in Arkansas. It's too late now. We're gonna put that right under hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Just fencing in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
like
it.
That's
you guys are too late. And we're gonna build tunnels to other states.
Good shot there. Good shot.
By the way, Tyler B, if you haven't figured it out, we're in Arkansas.
Yeah, I guess we just divulged that. Here we are.
So yeah, we are still right below you.
For sure. You definitely look like you've got some impressive content on here, Mr. Tyler.
What's he do? What's his topics? What's he go on with?
Like I mentioned, he does outdoor stuff. So far, what I'm looking at here is cooking lunch in the woods, building a cabin.
Nice. Tyler B.
Slingshot.
So he's one of those outdoors guys. That's good stuff to know. That's actually.
Matter of fact, we were just actually talking about that last night. Building shelters and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Able to survive and.
I've thought about that too. I've slept in the woods in the winter or in the summertime. We all camped in the summertime, but has anybody camped in the wintertime? We need a zombie apocalypse style train for that because that's a whole nother level. You got to keep your tent warm. You need to line winter coats on your shit and pack some extra socks. Nobody's paying for the fence. It's just gonna be built.
Mexico's paying for the fence.
It's being built out of those trees. Hashtag save the trees. Hashtag the fence in Arkansas. So we just pay enough money to line the whole state with fucking trees. Boom.
Be like a tree privacy fence.
A natural fence right there. 100%. See? This is a progressive show.
Natural state?
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, we got
of course,
diamonds and shit.
A line of pine trees or something.
We are a progressive show. We come with genius ideas on here. And
I do. I'm still over here on your page, Mr. Bushcraft, checking out your stuff. I like your live behind the scenes for your video there.
I think he dipped out for a second. He's on the way doing something. But we'll have to give him more shout out. Can we link him into the thing for being our first actual nobody knows who they are guest? Because that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, actually.
Coming out of nowhere.
I think we sure can do
Much respect. Much respect. If you guys want to learn some stuff, this guy has enough viewers and subscribers that I bet you he.
He definitely looks like he's starting out just like us, but.
How long has he been on the? After you're done doing whatever you're doing.
I don't know. Most of his videos were from a little while ago. But nice. Let's see if this is where we need to be.
7 viewers. One of them's me, one of them's you, one of them's YouTube. So we have 4.
We have 4 viewers.
We got 2 Tylers, a Chad, and a cat. I'd like to pet a cat right now.
Your cat's sleeping right there.
Uh-huh.
Over yonder.
Yeah, that cat.
That cat.
Mm-hmm.
Over yonder. I'm trying to copy his link here. But of course, the laptop's not going to play ball.
He's also running off his hotspot off of his phone, so we're both on that poor level. Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
So one of these times, we will upgrade our systems. My neighbor last night gave me a chair.
Yeah, we've got a guest chair now.
So yeah, we have a guest chair. You can't see it because it's really low to the ground, but it's over here, and you're welcome to come in as the guest. Can I turn this camera? I know we've bolted it to the.
I mean, I don't know how well that's going.
Because it's locked and really made with good titanium steel framing.
It is really.
It's top of the line. I spent a lot of money on this setup. How much do they know? Can they sense the sarcasm? Do you think?
I hope they can sense the sarcasm.
Because I don't want them to think I'm lying to them all the time. Because there's only moments where I'm not telling the truth. Yeah, I don't have a good setup. It's literally cardboard boxes sitting underneath my computer right now. I have stickers on my microphone, which I do like the microphone. That's the one thing I did spend some money on. Thank you, TB. Subscriber.
Oh, what was his YouTube name?
What is his YouTube name? Okay, no, you're good.
I'm trying to set up Mr. Tyler Bushcraft here.
We'll have him in our. We'll put up some links in our description whenever we're done.
Link right now.
That's fantastic to get a random. He's like that stray cat.
Right? It's just a cat chilling outside. Man, I hope this link works.
Not cat. Like, I know you weren't outside in the woods meowing a minute ago, but we mentioned in the beginning of the show that we were out in the woods chasing this cat. We stepped outside and there was a actual cat in the woods meowing across the little fenced area over there where the kids play. And we went over there to get it, and it ran away. So we had to leave it. It was fine. It was just being a little whiny.
It was mad. It's cold outside. It was stuck on the other side of a small river. It'll be okay.
Absolutely. She says the cat wants to come in and do some segments. I definitely want to talk about some reaction music stuff, talk about mental health, self-care.
We've definitely got Mr. Tyler Wood in the description.
And if we do another drinking night, it would have to be on a Saturday when we're not being parents, because yeah. Plus, I'd like to remember what I say live, because I don't want to forget those things. If I do make an ass of myself live, I'd like to know.
Hey, just to shout out Mr. Tyler, he said he shared it on his community tab. Thank you so much, Mr. Tyler.
That's wonderful.
All the support helps. We've got you in our description, sir. We definitely shouted you out.
You are literally like, if we had a $1 bill we could put on the wall to represent the first dollar we made, it'd be named Tyler right now, because all the other fans in here, these people I've met, these are wonderful people in my life.
Friends,
these people. They're all great.
You all so much. We're not trying to downsize you guys at all.
Not at all.
You guys have been here since episode 1. We appreciate.
See, I can show them I love them in person, like buy them dinner or hang out and have a drink with them. But TB up in here, he's doing great. Giving a shout out. So we are putting your link for your page in our description. However we can do that to give you a shout out on your page. I know we only have a few subscribers compared to you, but again, every little bit helps, right?
Share the love. Share the love. For sure.
Thank you, YouTube friend. So yeah. So if we do another drink night, we'll get a group. When we hit 10 people, if we get 10 people to drink together.
Oh man, hey, that would be cool. Wouldn't that be the one to just have like a cool little kickback in the house real quick?
Just
one time.
Just sitting there in our robes, just a little bit of Hennessy in a glass, little fake fireplace.
Kat, are you saying you want Chinese food for watching or Chinese food for the studio?
She just wants Chinese in general. I think that is just the general. Fine. I want Chinese food.
We can get Chinese food.
Yeah, I know where to get that. They have Chinese restaurants. It's pretty cool. We'll get that with the wine. Does that go with wine?
Does Chinese food go with wine? Poll right now to all our viewers. Does Chinese food go with wine?
Chinese food, wine. Do they go together? Kat, you can answer this question probably better than anybody.
Kat said you buy your personal friend's food. We got to get big first. Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag be Bill Gates. Yeah, I'll buy you Chinese food. I'll make you Chinese food. I'll buy you Chinese people. Just whatever. We just.
Whoa!
Wait a minute. Let's step it back a notch.
Let me take place in the YouTube moderator.
Okay.
We are not buying Chinese people.
I'm not saying buy them physically. I'm saying purchase a business into which they can come and work for us for a wage that they desire and can support their family with.
Man, you gotta clarify.
See, there's a lot of parentheses underneath the things that I say. You don't just take the surface water. But that's the problem with, like, if we were famous, they'd take that 3-second clip, cut that out, put you on the news, blaspheme you, and say that you're a racist. But I don't care because I'm not. You can say whatever you want about me. I really don't. I'm old now. My name is Courtney. I mean, for Christ's sake. I had a box of tampons sent to me in the mail. True story. I'm going to give this to all you people out there. Check this out.
I've never heard this. This is great.
Oh, my God.
We've been friends for a while now. I've never heard this story.
Okay, I was probably 12, 13 years old.
Of course.
And my name's Courtney. Yeah, everybody out there knows that. Tyler, now you know that. G-spot, that's where it comes from. Last name starts with the G. Ha-ha, play on word. Okay, 13 years old, and I'm walking home from school because that's what you did in the 90s. And I come home, and I got a thing in the mail. And it's awesome when you got something in the mail because it's like a little present. And it's a little blue box and it had a little question marks all over it. And it said, a special gift for Courtney G. I was ecstatic. You got something in the mail. Kool-Aid points. Could have been anything at that point. So I run into my room and I sit on my bed and I go to open this box. And it's a box of fucking tampons. Because Tampax, I'm going to shout out this one. For some reason, through the Rolodex, saw my name. They said Courtney and just assumed that I'm a woman and I was about to have my period. Real life. That is not a made-up story. This is something that happened on the block. And I never told anybody until I grew up because I didn't know how to feel about that shit. I had been called the girl. I'd been made fun of because of my name, but I'd never received an emotional ball punch at that level at that point in my life. So that was a lot to take in.
Oh,
I didn't even really know what the tampons were. I mean, I knew
as a 12, 13-year-old boy, you get a box of tampons in the mail.
We didn't have the internet.
What kind of sick joke is
this? This is 1994, so there was no internet to Google what the fuck they just sent me in the mail. I couldn't call customer service and complain, hey, I don't know what to do with these. I just had to accept the gift and move on with my emotionally wrecked life from that point on. So everything that happened after that in reference to my name was cake. There was no concern about being called a woman. I've been called on the phone and asked for Miss Courtney and everything since then. So it's not that big a deal anymore.
Hey, does that work in your favor when the bill collectors call you and they're like, is Miss Courtney there?
I've done that once or twice in my life.
Like,
no. It's
That's awesome.
wrong number. I don't know who that is. That's not Courtney. My name's Jonathan.
I don't know who you think you're calling.
Steven. I'm a Chris. I don't know a Courtney.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's pretty good though.
No, that's real life.
That's great.
So come with those kind of stories. That's what we want to introduce to this shit right here.
Yeah, man. Bring your stories. Like you guys, you've lived life. I'm sure we're all grown adults now. You can share some stuff.
Yeah, Chad lived down the block when that shit happened to me. Like he did not know this story that I'm revealing to him right now because I didn't tell anybody about this.
I only have crazy car stories because when I was a teenager, like I'm still into cars like a lot, but I mean that's all I really did with my teenage years was do crazy shit in cars all the time, just pushing the limits of cars that I drove and becoming a better driver and all that stuff. I know no crazy. I raced a train and beat it like Fast and Furious or
jumped over a ravine or nothing.
I've jumped cars before, but not like Dukes of Hazzard style.
Nothing Evil Knievel-esque.
I jumped an intersection once. That was pretty cool.
On purpose?
Yeah, so what it was is they redid the overpass somewhere, and for some reason where the intersection was right at the end of the overpass was still up a little bit from how they made the overpass. It comes down, and they just did not care about those side streets because I mean, it was like a quarter pipe for a car. And when you go through there, even at a normal speed, like 20, 30 miles an hour, like you're dang near still getting off the ground. And I was like, one day, I will get this because there's obviously a light right there. It was a pretty straight street far back. But there's always traffic right there. Obviously, an overpass right next to a highway. The day came, I was coming back from the grocery store, and I'd seen it. The light was red ahead of me. No cars. I had like an eighth of a mile run, and the light turned green, and I was like, I've never counted this light. I've never prepared for this. I pray to God the light stays green.
Yeah, right. That's a long way.
Situation. Yeah, an eighth mile in my 1991 Honda Civic 4-door went by in like a whole 30 seconds, but it wasn't that slow.
No.
Anyways, so what I didn't account for either, on top of the light thing, I made it through the light no problem, was like I said, it was an overpass and it was a side street. So as you get up to the top, it's angled because it's a hill across the intersection. Yeah. So as I hit this intersection at 50, 60 miles an hour, I get up in the air and I feel the car start to rotate. And I was like, oh no, dear God. And as anybody can tell you that's ever been in like a close to what you thought was going to die situation, it really does slow down. Like it really slows down. So I'm in the air, feeling the slow twist. I can hear people honking at me. There's people honking at me. I don't know why they're honking, if they're impressed or they're like, I'm going to die.
Hey, watch out for that.
Yeah, you're going to roll over on the side. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Here comes stuff, yeah.
And, like, make the balance or something? I don't know.
Do some Jason Statham shit and roll out the car in the window.
Oh, man. But, yeah, no, I landed really weird, and the car was okay, and I drove off, and it was awesome, and I never did it again. Yeah, but, man, yeah, that was crazy. If I could ever find it, like a situation like that where it was a straight takeoff and I could really hit it, maybe like one of the hills in San Francisco or something, I would totally do that.
If you all want to see that, hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates. We'll get out there and do some Ken Block stuff. And
hold us to a word. Any of this crap that we say we'll do, if we actually were to ever get rich, we're going to do all this stuff.
For real. You guys
hold us to this stuff.
I will jump a 1991 Honda Civic 4-door through the hills of San Francisco. No problem. It's like a dream. So if you want to see it, hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Of course, we're going to talk and get permission to do these things. We're going to try and do this legal. At that point, beat Bill Gates will have enough money. So it won't matter. But every single thing from the safe houses for the kids,
absolutely,
all the way to jumping cars off of roofs of building, we're going to do everything we say we're going to fucking do. I promise you.
Maybe that'll be the stunt for the kids. Just be like, come to San Francisco, kids. We're going to go jump family sedans.
All proceeds.
All proceeds, yeah. We'll sell tickets. Watch us just destroy family sedans off the hills of San Francisco.
Why not? We'll do that shit live.
I would pay to see that. Like, if you could just, like, give me a nice hill in San Francisco and you just have people come out in their family sedans and send it.
Yeah.
People would pay to come see that.
For sure. So, hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates. We're going to set this up. San Francisco 2022. And
there you go. 2022. We got 3 years to get this shit rolling. All right, you guys ready for this?
Yeah, 2022, we're going to be jumping family sedans.
We already have projections outside this little realm of video right here. We're going to be monetarily rich by next year. This is just, rubbing that genie bottle situation we always talk about.
Sure.
But there are elements in the world that could potentially lead you in that direction. So why not jump on those wishes and hold on tight? So if that actually happens, again, that's why we had this channel in case the future happens and we can do some dumb shit live for you guys. We'll go live every time we do something dumb. That day, oh my God, if we would have had the channel back then, when we went to the
you can't vlog in the woods.
You can't vlog in the woods? Oh yeah, because of the signal.
Yeah, you don't get no service in the day.
We need that.
Satellite phone?
Yeah. We're going to carry
from the woods.
Satellite backpack phones.
Hey, people would come and see that, man. Hey, some of our adventures through the woods. Hey, not even that. Hey, were you talking about the park?
The park where we went in the water, we're shooting over the head, and then like all the. Me, and my brother went with the rain jackets, and we're standing underneath the waterfall. And then the bridge. There was so much water. Yeah, that was amazing. We have videos of this stuff. Maybe we should upload that crap to our channel.
Just our
it's still in my cloud or whatever the fuck that is.
I don't know if I still have mine. I think that was a phone ago, but
we'll put that stuff on there.
Outdoorsy adventure stuff we could do.
Man, the world is awesome.
We love this. I've always looked at YouTube and been like, man, could we really? And maybe we don't even stay with this whole live stream thing, and we branch out and do something else with outdoorsy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, we can take the community suggestions. We'll do whatever. If you want to get a bigger, we'll go hot air balloon. You want to do a hot air balloon show?
Oh, hey, I've been in a hot air balloon before, actually. What's up, Mr. Bush? Hey. I know it's not 12, but we are at 10.
Double digits at 1 hour. Look at this right there. 10 people.
Man.
All right, I know one of them's him, one is me, and one is YouTube personality. That means that 70 of you fuckers are out there. This is awesome. Good job, guys. Oh, they
Mark
just
MC. Welcome, my friend.
Mark MC.
We are just hanging out. The show is winding down, but we are still here.
Thanks, Mark, for joining. We are a group of nonsense goofballs that your friend, I assume it's Tyler. Yep. Brought you into this. We are doing this whole positive, negative situation. We go live every Friday night, 9 p.m., and Saturday night at 9 p.m., which is Central Standard Time in the United States of America. And we just talk about bullshit. Usually on Fridays, we try to stay positive. Saturdays, we bring out that negative yin and yang, balance of the universe, trying to make everybody feel comfortable, have a free space to vent and tell your shit. You guys want to talk about something? We're here. You guys want to drink? Do it.
Definitely the premise of the channel.
We got some ladies in the audience.
Originally, this started as a conversation place. You know, you guys come in, we could talk about life and stuff like that, and try to bring the world together and let people know that we are still all just people, and we all go through the same shit.
Yeah, dude, we've got nothing. We're, again, to catch you guys up, we're both running off hotspots off our phone. Like, our laptops are running off a hotspot, our background music, and it's just the bare minimum right now. So if any audio, video glitches happen, we apologize. We are running on the fumes of the internet. But we are doing what we do because this is actually extremely enjoyable. This is episode 8. We're having a blast with this. We're starting off slow, but our audience is slowly growing, and this is fantastic.
So we're all good on his end, so that's great. Good to hear. Loving it.
Thank you guys for joining us. We're doing topics about bullshit. And
yeah.
So
I mean, we like I said, it's a conversation place.
Mishmash.
But you know, with 9 people, most of them being our close friends, it's kind of hard to get people to get involved, share their stories. That's why we share our stories and talk about stuff. You know, if you ever hear a point where you're like, oh man, yeah, I did this that one time, man, go ahead and share it.
Right.
Eventually, what we would like to do is have like a phone line or the ability for people to video chat with us, and it'd be more like a radio talk show type deal, except obviously we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're live, but we're going to take phone calls. Like most of the people that we know in the audience, you can call if you know our numbers. We'd like to get a phone line people can call, put a number up on the screen. You want to call and talk about some shit? Why not? You know where I live. You want to show up my house? Come on over. Most of the people that will watch in the future will probably not know where I live, but we're going to have, sit round table nights. We're going to have drink nights. We're going to have chill out nights, whatever you guys want to do.
Whatever it may lead
We've been talking about all this hashtag beat Bill Gates shit. If we get rich, we're going to do some crazy shit in the future. We're going to do all the positive stuff to help out the community, the people. Like I have a background in care. Like there's a lot of stuff that I've done job-wise in my life to help other people, and I want to take that into a whole nother level. And so if this actually were to work out, we're going to do that. And we got my man over here behind the scenes talking about jumping shit off of buildings and cars. So we got a whole range of crazy in this house. So there will be a lot of adventures in the future. If you keep coming back, bring people, the more we do, the bigger this is going to get. And
the bigger the community gets, the crazier it's going to get. You know, like as the chat starts flowing by faster and faster with all these crazy stories that we could share with people and stuff like that, like it's going to get real fun. Yeah. That's the whole point. We're not trying to cover news stories. We're not trying to cover what's going on in reality TV or the movies or the superstars.
We don't care about politics. We'll talk about it all.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a news story, but that's not our thing.
Yeah, we want to bring the people together.
We want to talk about your shit.
The world.
We want your life. We want to know what's going involved in your world. We want to bring that stuff to the table.
Yeah.
So,
conversation.
Vote for your special guest of his. Yeah, we actually mentioned 2 people. My first vote was Seth Rogen, celebrity guest, and then Will Smith. We started talking about him. So first person to get a celebrity on our show to call in or whatever gets a T-shirt from their favorite grocery store.
Yes.
That's a thing too. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we will talk about that. Much mentioned, you gotta, some of this stuff's ongoing. You gotta watch the other videos to kind of see what's going on there with that. And
Tyler B, he's probably knows some editing software. Maybe we can recommend some stuff we can, because we want to clip some things out so we can get it out there on our channel. So we don't have to watch a whole hour every time you talk to us,
Yeah, for sure. The live streams are fun and all, but we kind of been working on trying to film more. I've definitely heard of that.
Okay. Thank you, T.
Thank you so much. And we will definitely check that out.
More. Okay, thank you.
We're wanting to cut it down, maybe get some of the funnier moments in there, stuff like that.
Like my tampon commercial or issue just a minute ago. Did you hear that? You probably missed that. You probably have to go back. You might have came in right after that. I don't know. Did I tell him that part? Yeah, but that's the kind of crap we want to edit out. Put that in there, 2 minutes of our nonsense, get some people drawn into the live show, because the live show really is kind of our goal. We like the live idea because this is where the real shit is at. Things happen. I got a phone call the other day from baby mama right in the middle of the live. I had to dip out the screen. My cat's attacking our feet. Sometimes you got to piss. Who knows what's going to happen?
The cat over here. Now it's asleep, man. Thank God. But it was going crazy early on the live stream, attacking him, attacking me.
It's a little asshole.
Oh,
but
man.
Whatever.
If you've had a cat from a kitten, it gets crazy sometimes. Like, you wouldn't think. He said it's super easy to use, lots of great music, and pretty cheap too.
Fantastic.
That is definitely what we need.
Phil Moore. Thanks, T. We're going to probably check that one out.
Absolutely.
We got time tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. We're not doing too much. What do you guys what do you think? Are you guys tuckered out? You feeling the drag of the week? You ready to go to sleep? You want to keep talking? Throw a topic out there. We'll talk about it. We got time. We don't have nothing else to do. We get off here. We're probably gonna go to sleep.
We know it's come back, hit it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Keep going at it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll go ahead and send it at 67 minutes.
67 minutes. You guys are rock and roll. Thank you
so
for
much.
this, joining us again. We hit 10 people tonight. We're going to do this again next Friday night. Talk about the positive stuff. Remember, we're going to come back. That's what we want to do Friday. Bring you a good story, something cool happen your week. You have something happen at your job, so a friend help you out, this, that, and the other. You got a lottery ticket, Chad. You out there scratching lottery tickets, you win something fucking crazy, you better tell us.
Yeah, man, hit us up, man. Prove us wrong. Win that $10,000 jackpot.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to discount you or anything earlier, but I'm just saying.
That's not the best route.
I've never heard anybody say, oh, yeah, I won $50,000 off this scratcher. So
be that guy, though. That would be awesome.
Let's do it, man. Be the one.
But thank you for Tyler for bringing the people in. Kat, yeah, if you want to come over and hang out, we can have a live stream tomorrow. Shit, you guys want to live stream tomorrow? We'll live stream tomorrow.
We'll live stream. Hey, who knows?
Yeah, if you all really want to do that, we'll go in the middle of the day. I don't care. You guys vote it out. We'll do it. We got nothing else to do. That's the point of this. If you guys want to do it, we will. If we're available, we'll come and talk with you. So, but thanks for coming. Join the what are we doing? Hashtag Be Bill Gates. Hashtag trees. Team trees.
Arbor Day Foundation.
Everybody get your money out there. Save the trees. Hashtag Fence Off Arkansas. We're going to hashtag your local grocery store too. So you guys have a great night. We love you all. We'll see you, if not tomorrow, next Friday live, 9 p.m. And remember, the only you that y'all need to be is you. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you again soon. Peace.